of BM Insurance Oval. Darren Guelphy, Parfit, Paris, Jenkins, Hicks. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AFLN TV's coverage of the Nightcliff Tigers versus the Central Australian Redtails, live from BM Insurance Oval in Nightcliff. Both sides coming off, obviously Nightcliff coming off a massive win last weekend, fighting back after a disappointing start to their season, but losing a key backman in Jason Rowe this week to a critical knee injury. A massive in for Nightcliff this week is the big ruckman, Sebastian Gilhouse, who's lining up in the centre there. It's going to be a great tussle between himself and the tall ruckman from Central Australian Redtails. Can't pick him quite out just yet. Number 48 in Seth Maston. So it's going to be an interesting duel there. And first hands on the ball. I will be joined shortly by Frank Keldo from AFLN TV, and we'll be underway shortly. The bounce of the ball. Umpire lets the ball go, and we're away here at BM Insurance Oval. Maston gets up, Guelphy comes down with the ball. Gilhouse, ball in contested dispute. Ball gets shipped out. Nightcliff pedalling back to go forward, sweeping handball out to the far wing. Central Australia pick it up, unfortunately rush over the line. Nope, creates contest, get it back inside. Can't quite pick up the players that far away. And I'm joined by Frankie Caldo. How are you, son?
Very good to be here, Bradley.
How did you go in Division 1, son?
It was stinking hot.
Stinking hot. Well, good to have a little bit of banter here up on the BM Insurance Oval balcony. Central Australia in attack and a turnover. So Nightcliff come out through
Duncan.
Ash Duncan gets it into the midfield there, looks for Brown. Brown swings it out wide. Can't quite pick up who that was. I think it's Guelphy. Guelphy kicks it over the top, looking for number 22 in Zuffa, who's a massive Zuffa, sorry. Thanks for that pick up there. It's Kick It. Kick It comes away now. Slews off the side of the boot towards Parfit. Parfit creates a contest. Number 9, Farron James from the Central Australia. In contested dispute at the top of the 50 for Nightcliff. Umpires got to call a ball up here. So really no team really getting on top here, Frankie.
Nah, not at this stage.
And you're a former Central Australian. Where do you see the keys for the Redtails today?
Probably with their key forwards, but I've just got to look and make sure I know who's playing today. I haven't probably studied this team as well as I probably should.
Pryor tracks the ball over the boundary line. Boundary throw in, left half forward for Nightcliff.
Charlie Marr's a big in for them. He'll just add a really big leadership for them in this match, I would have thought. So he's one to look out for today.
And obviously Matty Campbell, the ex-North Melbourne player, is it?
Yep,
he's in, number 3. Yeah, so he'll obviously cause a few headaches for Nightcliff. If the ball comes out, Axon kicks it up long, looking for his teammate there. Duncan provides a shepherd. Gugliotas, again, skills are not plenty. Brown has the ball on the 50, looking long, and through for behind. Over the top of the head of Hale there. Pryor, former Thunder listed player, kicking it out from fullback. Kicks it long and straight to Nightcliff defender. And who we got there?
Trevor Boost.
Trevor Boost.
Come up from country Victoria, I believe, and they're playing his 3rd match for Nightcliff today.
Yeah, and what's his role in the team, mate? It's just half forward or midfielder?
Yes, I think he plays across half forward. He's got an excellent tackler, so yeah, he's been impressive in the first 2 games. So let's just see how he goes here. Goes back, and it's a good-looking kick. Might have just swung late. Yeah, but it's only a point.
Yeah, reasonable. A little bit of wind out here, kind of favouring the left-hand side of the screen as Jaden Pryor again lines up to return the ball back into play. Matson's providing an option long and wide for Pryor. Pryor looks in that direction, and Matson should have held the mark. Unfortunately, falls over the backside there. Comes out, Central Australia. Charlie Marr.
Second handball, gets it on, looks up. Any bit of congestion here. Redtails win it through Lloyd Turner, gets it on long. Kicks it very high to send, and a good mark there by, I think it's Gilhouse. The big guy from NTFL who's playing his first game. Gets it on to centre half forward. Brown, clever little kick there. Parfit, good grab. Good grab. He's lining up, he's going back. He's found someone. Oh, good fist there by Pryor at 1 point.
You think Brandon Parfitt should go back and kick the goal there? He's obviously kicked off one step and he's made the journey almost. So you'd almost think, as a young fella, he just needs to take a bit of responsibility there.
Oh, well, he's playing his first game. I saw him at the under-16s this year, and he's super impressive. He's a draft prospect over the next few years, and this is his first game. So we'll give him a bit of credit for that one. But I reckon give him a few more games, and they'll settle him down, and he'll slot that one. It comes back in, and Chambers. Yeah. Oh, they've paid it. It was probably only, and they're calling it back here. They've sent it on.
No, they've taken the advantage, and as you do in modern day football, if you take the advantage, you must kick that goal. Nightcliff look all over him when sort of Redtails don't really have much in terms of getting that ball clear from defence here at the moment, so Nightcliff are doing well to shut them down.
Pryor again goes out wide. Sampi comes in, gets a fist in. Lloyd Turner did well though, got it on. Not sure who that is, but
Matty Campbell.
Matty Campbell out there, gets it onto Matson, gets a handball on there in the outer wing. Reggie Smith, got to get it in long here. Hey, takes a bounce, gets it in. They're inside 50 here. Wasn't a very good kick though, and a good mark there by Dion. Not sure what his last name.
Dion Gordon.
Dion Gordon.
Very handy player, very silky smooth, and he's going to have to shoulder a lot of the responsibilities of the defence there now. Jason Rose left. There's Nightcliff. And a bit of congestion.
Back in at half forward here. Oh, good play there. Gets it on. Nightcliff out wide. Joey Collison's in the best spot here. Can't mark it. Goes over the top. We've got Nathan Brown 2-on-1 here. They should win it here. Nightcliff 3-on-2. Gets it up. 22. Gets it back to Odd. Brown drops it. Goes back inside. He's got time. Gets a good long kick in there. Oh, 1 point. Just wide of the mark there.
Being very wasteful here, Nightcliff, early on. Obviously, just probably need to lowering the eyes and just look for their hit up forwards. As Breyer returns the ball back in.
And that's Robert Woods, sorry, gets it. Oh, that's not a good kick though, straight to boost. On to Sampi, Sampi goes back. That's another point for Nightcliff. They're not making the most of their opportunities at this stage. What's that, 6 points is it?
5 points now, I think. Pryor getting a lot of possession early into Matty Campbell, who takes the one-handed mark. They're going to get the ball this side so we can actually see the players are. Anyway, Matty Campbell looks out wide, and another poor disposal from the Redtails as Duncan looks inside. Nice hit up, and Zufa.
He's got to be better than that, Matty Campbell. He's come up, he's played AFL, he has to hit that target going out. There is a strong breeze out there, but he has to hit up the target going back. He needs to be one of those ones that take leadership today.
Most definitely there, Frankie. Needs to shoulder it. Zufa coming straight from the knee full. Gets it on long. It's wide of the mark again, though. I think that's 7 points there, Brad Stewart. 7 points, Frankie. This is interesting. Interesting. If they don't make them pay, Redtails will come home with the breeze in the latter half of this game.
You're right there. Gets it on. Caleb Hart takes a mark out in the back pocket. There's not much movement here by Redtails. This is a problem early.
Jeez.
Was a good kick in the end. Paulie Campbell dropped what he should have taken though. Murphy gets away. The big Gillhouse gets a handball off. Bruce gets another handball back. Good pressure here by the Redtails. Dylan Ellis picks it up. Gets a sloppy little handball out, but they've won it here. Good. And we've got, who's 24?
I haven't got a listed 24 on our team sheet. We might have to chase one up at quarter time, Frankie.
And Gibson Turner's marked at about 50 out. It's going to be a very tough kick from here against this breeze. There should be a little bit more movement down there for the Redtails forward line.
What do you reckon? He's going to goose step him?
Well, there's no one around the mark. It would be probably not a bad move. He's quick enough, Gibson. Very good player.
Turner skips in. Slides it long. Made the journey.
Well and truly,
Made the journey, yeah, definitely, Frankie.
I reckon I can see that 50 mark out there. I reckon he was only probably about 40 in hindsight anyway.
Well, Frankie, I'll let you by with that one.
Might need to get on to Barfoot to come out here and do the lines.
Dion Gordon kicks in to kick it. Pardon the pun. Kick it on the 50. Looking out wide to Brown. Plenty of space here for Brown early. So Brown's getting a lot of the footy. He just needs to use it now. Looking up for Zufa. Same two. Getting a lot of the ball. Just needs to use it. Parfitt creating space.
Pryor playing loose. He's gone inside and Parfitt. He's taken it now. He's played on.
The young fella, can he make a name for himself early on? Yes, he has. And the boys get around the young fella. Beautiful goal from Brandon Parfitt.
I reckon, Nelly, the whole team will get around in here. There's a lot of excitement about this kid. and it's excellent to see he be the first goal kicker today.
Yeah, good to see for the young fella. Taken upon himself, I think, earlier before, as I called it, yes, he's young, but the guys need to be around him to sort of cool his jets and maybe go back and slot a goal. But
once again, I reckon give him 3 or 4 games, the confidence will be up, and he'll go back and have a set shot for goal there. But just he's probably a little bit excited in his first game, but he finished off well.
So Paulie Campbell's got his hands full there with the excitement machine Parfitt. It's going to be dangerous early, so interesting. What do you reckon, Paulie Campbell's the right matchup there?
I reckon, I haven't seen Paulie play too much in defence in his time, but he's a good player through the midfield, so we'll just see how he goes there.
Gilhouse, breaking left foot, looking long for Parfitt again.
Good fist there by Paulie.
Comes over the back to Hale. Hale handball over to Parfitt.
Again.
Can he slot another one?
And he has.
Young fella, 2 from 2, 2-1. Brandon Parfitt, take a bow. That is just a classy finish, Frank Caldo.
Oh, definitely. No, he's just in the right place at the right time, used it well, kicked it straight through the middle. His confidence will be right up here. This is great to see.
Good to see from the young fella, and just yet another star emerging in the NTFL this season. So those watching out there later on tonight when you're watching this upload, look out for number 2, Brandon Parfitt, an excitement machine on the rise. So ball to be reset by Ashley Manakaros. Is he bouncing or throwing? Looks like he's going to try and throw it down.
It's a good
bounce,
one too.
very
Excellent
good bounce. Matson takes.
Oh no, it looked good from here, but it must have drifted.
Drifted in the wind. Drifting in the wind.
He'll throw this one up.
Classic song, that. So Gilhouse. Gilhouse and Matson up in the ruck. Both ruckmen. Gilhouse wins the honours on that one, gets the ball down. No one making an effort to get rid of it. Manakaros just says, gentlemen, I'll have it. Away we go again.
He'll throw it up this time.
The boys are going to remain separated for them until he throws.
There we go. It's up now.
It's up now. Matson doing well against Gilhouse. Most definitely, I think he's going to create a big contest in there today. Ball still in contested dispute.
Comes out now. So, Aiden Hill's over the ball. Another one of the under-16s from this year, under-16 Thunder player. Gets it out wide. Charlie Marr gets it, kicks it out wide. And there's space here. Matty Campbell's got it, needs to use it well. Gets it on. It looks good off the boot. As it's drifting just a little bit. Not sure who that bloke is there who's got it. Gets it on. Oh, he's smothered. Well done by Dion. Dion Gordon.
Dion Gordon.
Good. Gets it on. Bruce. Round the centre wing.
Paulie Campbell was
happened here. Oh, Parfitt's got it. Not sure what happened there, but he gets it on long.
Collinson at the back, but Pryor in the right spot.
Takes a strong mark. Pushes back.
Consummate defender, Jaden Pryor. Probably kudos, probably a little bit short of him, but I think he's one of those guys that just keeps his immediate opponent honest at all times and positions himself well inside the forward 50.
Yep. No, you're spot on there. Much better playing down back, I feel. A lot more confident.
So Renahan out to Pryor. Pryor under a bit of pressure.
Gets the handball out. Coming towards Parfitt again.
Oh, the young fella, Dacos! Oi. Tell you what. Cool your jets, young fella.
That's 4 scoring shots already. This is a very good start there by that young fella. So we got Caleb Hart in the goal square.
In the words of our...
oh, it was an ugly looking ball drop. It's a good finish though.
In the words of our colleagues at AFLNT, get him a contract, says Neil VV. Anyway,
gets it out there, Robert Woods gets it on. Needs to be strong here. And that's a good contest there. Is that Gilhouse, I think?
Gilhouse, yeah. Good agility from the big man.
Not sure who that one is, but gets it out wide for the Nightcliff.
Jonathan Coughlin comes inside now. Looking long for Parfitt again.
Lockie McKenzie, that one is. He kicked the ball. Another one from the under-16s. We've got 4 of the under-16s Territory Thunder players here playing today, which is great to see.
It's great from the talent perspective. Nightcliff giving these kids a run, and obviously the controversial point system being obviously utilised by Nightcliff for giving young fellas a run and an opportunity.
Yeah, well, there's 2 from both sides, so that, yeah, it's definitely one of the benefits of the point system. These young kids are getting a go over those ones that are coming up in Victoria, so yeah, it's good to see, I feel.
Ball, Julian Lockwood gets tackled and taken over the line as a boundary throw in right half forward for the Nightcliff Football Club. So Nightcliff doing all the attacking early. Probably a bit wasteful early on, 1-7.
Yeah, Redtails, if this is the quarter time score, Redtails will go in and they'll be in some ways confident because it is quite a strong breeze out there. So Redtails just need to hold their nerve here, get to quarter time and regroup.
So Lockwood underneath the ball, gets the ball down. I think it was to Zufa. Zufa gets the ball on to Pryor from Redtails, who rebounds. He's got to look long, but got no one to kick to, so he just kicks long and blazes up towards Dion Gordon, who positions himself nicely, takes the ball. Defensive wing, looking to switch the ball. Very much Damien Hale coming out in this coaching style, looking far wide. Bang, goes wide, kick it. So they've got, Nightcliff have done well. They've spread from the ball here. Need to just work it out. 2-on-1 here from Zufa. Zufa gets the ball up to Brown. Brown, do-si-dos on the inside. Chip kick, probably a little bit lackadaisical. Comes down, Lux of Fortune. And here he goes, Joey Collinson on the left. Across the face for one behind. But again, Brown probably could have done a little bit more with that ball instead of just that chip kick, but Lux of Fortune, they get away with it. And Caleb Hart looking to return the ball back into play.
Gets it out wide. Reggie Smith takes the mark, plays on quickly, gets it, runs to about 50. Another good-looking kick and good mark there by Aidan Hill on centre wing. Pushes back off the mark.
You've got some good eyes, Frankie.
Oh, he's got around him. He nearly got around him. Got the handball out. Gets it back. Sends it in. Short kick there. Still got possession. Redtails get a handball on. It's in a contest now. Gilhouse, the big fella, gets a good handball out, but it's straight to Redtails, and I think that's Paulie Campbell. Gets it on, and Gibson Turner takes a good mark. Plays on quickly. Gets it into the middle.
No one down for the Redtails. Julian Lockwood gets the ball out. Duncan, no handball, would kick it there to mop up for Nightcliff.
Murphy gets it on long.
Gets it on. Looking for Brown, who's had plenty of it early. Campbell chops it off. Goes on a run. Has one bounce. Needs to hit a target here for the Redtails.
And oh, he almost did. He should have marked it there. I think that's Robert Woods, but Nightcliff win it back. Through the middle. Boost. Gets it on. Not sure who this bloke is. Gets it. Dribbling, sorry. Gets it on. Chambers takes a mark.
Dribbling to Chambers. Straight up the middle. And Chambers, an old stalwart of footy circles from the Sandford days.
Won't have any trouble with the distance from here.
You wouldn't think so, Frankie.
Would have went through this routine a lot of times, I would have thought, back in his time.
He's kicked plenty of goals, that's for sure. Frankie copying a few jeers from the crowd behind him. And there we go. Brent Chambers get the ball in his hands and he will convert 9 times out of 10. So there we go. Nightcliff 2-7.
3-8, I think it's supposed to be. I think the scoreboard are a little bit behind the times over there, but I'm pretty sure it's 3-8.
What's happening at Nightcliff here, Frankie?
No, yeah, not sure who's, kids or what? I'm not sure who's in the scoreboard at the moment.
You need to sort that out.
Yeah, no, I'll be onto it this week. Straight to Damien Hale and say, what's going on with your scoreboard, mate?
Where's President? Get Mark Kelly onto it. So 3-7, 25, plays one behind to the Redtails. So Nightcliff being wasteful early, Redtails will see themselves with a chance if they can just hold them off here for the remaining part of this quarter. They can't be too far to go, but definitely difficult conditions out there as the umpire balls it up. Lockwood, and I'm not quite sure who the Redtails go up the road. Duncan extracts the ball out. It's over to Stribling. Nice handball over to Brown. Stribling should have a shot at goal. Stribling, bang, bang, bang. So great flow on football there. Stribling and Duncan extracted the ball out of the centre contest, and Brown just getting lots and lots of the ball. He's probably his use has let him down thus far, but I think, again, if he keeps continuing to get the ball as much as he's going to create an impact, Frankie.
They've got to hold strong here, Redtails. Like I said, they've done, I wouldn't say they've done well to keep the scoreboard down, but there's been a lot of missed opportunities by Nightcliff. So Redtails, they just need to hold fire here and get to quarter time and regroup and go from there. It's a big breeze. They'll be still happy with this only 5 goal margin at quarter time, I would have thought, considering how much Nightcliff have had of the ball. Back in the middle, in a contest. Duncan gets it, tries to take on a couple, gets a handball out to no one in particular. Good contact there by Axton, but Boost gets a quick kick in wide. And here it is, Zufa. And Zufa's, he's pushed him. He has pushed him.
Good umpire was on the spot there.
So we've got Lockie Lake there, the boy from Tenet. It's a dangerous kick. It's got over the top. Caleb couldn't mark it. Caleb Hart, that is. Looks to, oh, he's fallen over. Oh, he's in trouble now, but he's got it out. Nightcliff's dribbling over the top. Chambers, he can walk into an open goal and goes bang. And he hits another one. So they've kicked 5 now and 3 really late here, Nightcliff. They're really getting on top of the Redtails.
The Redtails really will rue their chances there, and I think McAdam will definitely have something to say about that at quarter time. Just play the percentages, and especially when you're deep inside your back half, is getting the ball long and up the line to your tall targets, Jeff Miller and Matson when he's on the ground. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Redtails respond here. They really need to get a hold of the ball and move the ball, hitting targets, hit them up into the wind, because obviously the ball's holding up.
It starts in the midfield too. There needs to be a little bit more pressure put on. This is what they need to do. Got a quick handball out. They need to get a kick out here. Still, Nightcliff thump it forward. There seems to be more Nightcliff around the ball constantly. Gets it on. Axton takes the hit, gets a handball on. Lockie McKenzie goes bang. Goes bang. I think it's just wide of the mark. Good effort though by the young fella. He's another one playing his first game for the year. I think he played a couple for Nightcliff last year, but once again he came away with the under-16. So
another exciting prospect for the Nightcliff Football Club. So the future's bright. This Caleb Hart looks long, outside 50. Miller gets rises up high. Unfortunately, comes down to Nightcliff. Brown again, probably his 10th possession for this quarter at least. Dribbling, looks inboard. Duncan again, he's probably had 10 possessions on his own too. Looking in for Parfitt over the top of his head. Matty Campbell tracking the ball back and through for another behind for the Nightcliff Football Club. So 5-8, 38.
So the single behind.
Single behind. So again, Redtails just need to hold fast here. It's only 20 minutes in. So there's still plenty of chances, I would assume, for a couple more goals from either side.
Pryor goes in.
Hale on the left. Swinging.
I think that's in. That's home. That's another one. Another poor kick there by Pryor. He's kicking against the breeze. He needs to find a target. He needs to go long out wide. He can't afford to kick it straight back to the opposition from the kick out. Yeah, he knows that.
It comes down to playing the percentages. When you're down, you need to kick to your tall targets, looking for Jeffrey Miller, and Matson hasn't been back on since the probably 10-minute mark of this quarter, so hopefully there's nothing wrong with him.
Yeah, you just look down to the Redtails forward line too, like it's missing Liam Jarrah, who everyone thought was coming up this week. He's just a big target that would have been someone to kick to. Looks like they've got Ryan Mallard down at full forward. He'll be prominent in the next quarter, but he hasn't been able to get enough ball into there to be an influence at this stage.
But also, as you say, it starts in the midfield, and they don't seem to be extracting that ball out and matching the Nightcliff midfielders. They seem to be just getting their hands on the ball first.
And again, boost. There's numbers everywhere. He gets it on. Good tackle there and off to Sampy. Sampy falls over, throws it out. No free kick. Yeah, it is a free kick. It's play on advantage.
Took the advantage. Nightcliff turned the ball over.
Gets it on Lloyd Turner. Gets a sloppy old kick out. It's on the centre wing. Sampy wins it. Takes a couple of steps, gets it on, and he's kicked it out of bounds on the full. So it'll be Redtails kick on about the half-back flank.
Tell us about the Sampy boys, mate. Obviously excitement machines.
Yeah, they've got 2 of them up here from Kununurra. So Mark Kelly and Damien Hale went down to visit the grand final, and those 2 impressed. So they've got them up here for the majority of the season, I believe. So Maurice, he played with us in the Division 1, and Raphael, he's played the last 2 games in the Premier League and kicked 6 in Div 1 before coming up. So exciting players from Kununurra.
So kick it. Takes the mark from the inbound kick from Central Australia, and Brown again just being allowed too much latitude by Central Australian Redtails, being tracked. Brown gets it on the left, looking inside for Bruce.
It's a good kick there by Brown.
Bruce looking inside.
And another one.
Lockwood. So Lockwood deep in the centre of the BM Insurance Oval, looking long for Big Chambers. Comes down. No mark there, play on. Anthony Hale doesn't track the ball, doesn't bend his knees. Gets out to Chambers, who gets the ball on forward, looking for Sampy. Sampy tracks, I think it was
Hart.
Gets it over to Reggie Smith. Reggie Smith.
Lloyd Turner
Lloyd
kicks
Turner,
it up.
apologies.
There, gets it on to Charlie Marr. Charlie Marr gets a good handball inside to Cunningham. Gets it on. No, it kicked it to no one. Julian Lockwood's got it now. Handball over the top. Finds a target. Oh, he's gone to ground there, the Nightcliff player, and it's ridden into the ground. He's got a free kick for too high, though.
Yeah, Luxor fortunate. Probably dropped his knees. Did the old Joel Selwood and cop one high.
Yep, that's Paris, I think. It's got it on, but they've coming forward through Tim Jenkins. Gets it in long. Fuza tried to get around his opponent, but it's dribbled out of bounds and will have a throw-in right in the forward pocket for Nightcliff.
So if you were McAdam, mate, what would you do? What would you change up going to quarter time break?
I'm not really sure, to tell you the truth. I'll just explain to them it's a strong breeze. Okay, we've been beaten well and truly in the first quarter. We need to come out and fire. We need to play one-on-one football. There seems to be too many loose players for Nightcliff. They constantly have too many players around the ball. So they need to get back to one-on-one football and just go from there. Hopefully win the ball, get it forward. Win the ball, get it forward.
So Matson back in the ruck. They definitely missed him early on with his impact early. Sampi comes down on the ball. Unfortunately, to no avail. Gets the handball out. Number 29.
Mulch, Captain Mulch.
Much gets it out, looking for
Miggy McMaster.
Miggy McMaster.
Very good player.
Toes, bit of a goose step. Two goose steps, bang! Kicks inside, looking for, is that...
That's Ryan Mallard.
Ryan Mallard, yeah, former Thunder player there, listed play. Kick it, looks inside.
Good fish there by Ranahan. Charlie Marr back to Ranahan.
Smart.
Another little handball over the top. There's too many little handballs going on at the moment. They need to get into space, the Redtails, and use their pace.
Clearing one. Matson gives the old don't argue. Minahan comes out too as well to number 4 in Charlie Marr. He needs to exert himself on the game a little bit more as well. Need to get a little bit more out of him as the ball is in dispute. Matson just shrugs a few off. Comes the ball down to little McMasters. Chambers banks it back in and then over the line.
And he's paid it.
Paid deliberate. That's a little bit disheartening. Matt Cunningham.
He was going for nothing but the boundary line, though. He could have probably disguised it a little bit better. Still, he was in front of the crowd too. The umpire probably got a little bit excited.
So the siren has sounded here at BM Insurance Oval. This will be the last score of the quarter. Hale.
Take a very good kick from there.
On the left. Looking
it wasn't
pretty.
A bad kick, but he has just scraped it in for a point, so we'll go to quarter time.
Quarter time, 6:09:45, playing Central Australian Redtails, 1 behind. We'll be back for the second quarter right after these break.